Hello everybody, my name's Jimmy Carter. I'm a former professional football player. I was very lucky and privileged to have played for the likes of Millwall, Portsmouth, Liverpool and Arsenal. All I ever wanted to do growing up as a young kid was to become a professional football player, and I was very lucky. However, it could have turned very sour for me. In fact, it did. Which is one of the reasons why I'm posting this message right now. I'm very honoured to be an official ambassador for Footballers Global. It's an unbelievable platform which it organises players who have been released, or up and coming young players who want to showcase their abilities to actually get in front of scouts and get back into football or make their way into football. And the reason I'm so passionate about Footballers Global and the work that Rob Revel does and his family, it's a fantastic team, was because as a youngster I was released from football at the age of 18 and a half, and my whole world had caved in. I started off at Crystal Palace as a young kid, signed schoolboy forms, signed apprentice at 16, which is now obviously YTS. It was unbelievable to get the letter at 18 years old to say that I was to become a professional football player and was to be offered terms at Crystal Palace. Unfortunately for me, everything caved in. By the time I was 19, maybe a little bit earlier than that, I was let go and my whole world caved in. And I'm very passionate about getting players back into the game, getting their second chance. I was very lucky to get that second chance. It wasn't easy, I must admit. I had a little bit of luck along the way, but if something like Footballers Global, the platform that I'm proud to be an ambassador for, was anything like that was around back then, it would have been a great support mechanism for me. However, that wasn't around back then. So just to say how I got back into it, it was just pure determination, never giving up, and I remember writing off to 92 Football League clubs, just asking for a trial, and I got 2 replies, and both of them were no. So you can imagine how desperate I was. To cut a long story short, I was able to get a trial at Queen's Park Rangers, and it suited me fantastically well. They had AstroTurf at the time, and being a winger, it was amazing. But I was determined, once I got that second chance, that I was never ever going to let that go. Millwall brought me from QPR, went straight into their first team about 3 days later, and we had fantastic 4 years at the club. In 1991, I was picked and chosen to go and sign for Liverpool Football Club, which you can imagine, league champions. You know, I'm a skinny little, Asian heritage boy from East London, and for me to actually run out in a Liverpool shirt was, especially as I knew the journey was so difficult getting back into football, but like I say, was never going to let that go. So just a word of encouragement really to anyone who's been released. One thing for certain, never ever give up, because not only myself, there's other players, Les Ferdinand, Ian Wright, Jamie Vardy, all top players who have come through, represented their country, scored fantastic goals and been brilliant in the Premier League. They were all told at one point that they weren't good enough, and they were never going to make it. And what they had, and what you need to have as a player, as a person, is to never give up and have that self-belief and use that disappointment to get back into football and never ever give up on your dream. So all I would like to say is you have to be that sort of person, that player. But what there is now is there's different opportunities, and the likes of Footballers Global is an amazing platform. As I say, speak to Rob, he'll get yourself sorted out with a CV, and get yourself in front of renowned, accredited football scouts. And Footballers Global's motto is the players always come first, and that was vitally important when I was sitting down with Footballers Global as a platform. And for me, it was a no-brainer. I wanted to get involved. I wanted to be a part of getting players back into the game. So just to finish up on, I wish you all the very best, in your careers. It's not always going to be plain sailing. There's going to be ups and downs, but you have to have that inner self-belief and drive and determination that even if you do get a knockback and someone comes up to you and says, I'm going to let you go, or you're not good enough. Use that as ammunition to make it in the game and make your parents proud. You can do it. You can all, getting that second chance is all you need. So, get involved with Footballers Global, get your CVs going, get in front of clubs, showcase yourself, and I'd like to wish you, everyone, all the very best from myself. Take care.